Hello everyone. Uh, Today we are going to start Hindi grammar chapter 1 of class 5, that is Bhasha, Lipi or Vyakaran, language, script and grammar. First of all, I want to tell you that I have started this channel for Hindi grammar, especially for those students who doesn't know Hindi very well and they face problem to understand the Hindi grammar because they are not very much familiar with the Hindi concept and Hindi language. So this channel is basically for those students. So let's start with this chapter first. Now the first line is that नीचे दिए गए चित्रों को ध्यान से देखिए. First of all, we will see what is the picture that has given below. प्रथम चरित्र में प्रथम चित्र में नेताजी अपने विचारों को बोलकर लोगों तक पहुंचा रहे हैं. In the first picture, this is a minister who is delivering his thought by talking to the audience. You can see that so many people are standing in front of that minister, and how the minister is delivering his thought to that audience by talking to them. You can see a small mic is in front of him. उपस्थित लोग means that the people present there सुनकर, they listen to him and उनके विचारों को समझ रहे हैं. विचारों means thought. So the people who are present there, उपस्थित there, they are listening to the minister, and by that they are able to understand that what the minister is talking to the audience. दूसरे चरित्र में दूसरे चित्र में बालक means a kid अपने पिताजी means a father को पत्र लिखकर, he is writing, there is a kid who is writing a letter to his father, and he want to tell something to his father, so he is writing a letter, and by that way उसके पिताजी, his father, when he will get that letter and he will learn that lines, then he will understand that what his son wants to tell to him. So here you have seen that by the picture two things are going on. If minister want to tell something to audience, then he will use mic and he will talk to them, and if the kid wants to tell something to his father, then he is writing a letter. So this is the way through which you deliver something. If you want to, what something is going in your mind and you want to uh, you want someone to understand this, then obviously you will use one medium, either it is talking or writing. So this medium through which you make people understand that what's going inside you, that medium is known as bhasha, or in English language. Suppose you are a kid and you want to eat chocolate. So if you want to eat chocolate and your mother is in front of you, how will you get the chocolate if the chocolate is with your mother? Obviously you have to tell to your mother, so then only your mother can understand na. So you will say, mama, I want chocolate. So here you are talking, you are saying something to mama. So in this way, you if you are saying, mama, I want chocolate, so this I want chocolate is language, and this is a bhasha through which you are telling something what's going inside. Similarly, suppose an example like you are uh, you what to say, yeah, suppose you again you want to eat a chocolate, okay, but mama gave you a punishment that you will not say you have done something wrong, and mama said you will not do anything, you will not say anything, and for 1 hour now you are keep quiet and you can't say anything. Then you are thinking, what should I do, how will I get chocolate, mama asked me, mama told me not to say anything. Then you got an idea, okay, I can write. If I can't say, then also I can write. Then you will take a paper and pen and you will write it there, that mama, I want chocolate, and you give that letter to mama. Mama will see and she will understand, oh, you want to eat chocolate. So that's how it's working. So this all the thing is known as भाषा. भाषा एक साधन है, भाषा इज अ मीडियम जिसके द्वारा हम अपने विचारों को बोलकर लिखकर व्यक्त करते हैं. बोलकर मीन्स टॉक एंड लिखकर मीन्स by writing. Language is a medium through which we we say something, we make them understand something by either by writing or by talking to someone. Now coming to भाषा के रूप. भाषा के दो रूप होते हैं. दिस लाइन इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. भाषा के दो रूप होते हैं. भाषा के दो रूप होते हैं. कितने रूप होते हैं भाषा के? हाउ मेनी फॉर्म्स ऑफ भाषा, लैंग्वेज? देयर आर टू फॉर्म्स, मौखिक भाषा एंड लिखित भाषा. मौखिक, लिखित, you can understand the meaning of these two form by the word itself. Likhit means likhna, means writing. Maukhik means mouth, muh. Mouth means muh, maukhik, बोलना. So now coming to मौखिक भाषा language. मौखिक भाषा जब हम अपने विचारों का आदान प्रदान बोलकर और सुनकर करते हैं तो वह मौखिक भाषा कहलाती है. जब हम अपने विचारों का आदान प्रदान मीन्स, विचार मीन्स थॉट, whenever we get any thought and we exchange that thought either by talking or listening, then that form of language is मौखिक भाषा. नाउ कमिंग टू लिखित भाषा. जब हम अपने विचारों का, वॉट एवर द थॉट्स आर कमिंग इन आवर माइंड, if we want to deliver that, then either we will write and then we read that. We'll write and read that. That form of language is called likhit bhasha. There's one more form, sanketik bhasha. What is sanketik bhasha? Sanketik bhasha is sanket. You know, sanket means in English. You can just turn over the page and you can see in the next page some sanketik bhashas, example of some sanketik bhasha is there. Like, see, the the first photo is of kid who is keeping finger on his mouth. What the kid wants to say, what the thought come in your mind, what he wants to say by keeping his finger on the mouth. Well, in my mind, it comes that the kid wants to say, don't make noise. So, actually, he's not saying, but just shh, he's doing like that. It means it's a Sanketik Bhasha. Similarly, the best example of Sanketik Bhasha is the second picture. This is a picture of a traffic police. When you go to any traffic, when you go to road, you must see that if there is no traffic signal, then there is a traffic police, and that traffic police can't talk to each and everyone on the road. So how he just so that which side of vehicles will go and which left side will stop or right side will go, he just put hand up and one hand uh, horizontal, one hand vertical, means there is a language through which he deliver his thought to the people who are riding their car or vehicle on the road, that who will go and who will not move. So this is a language of again Sanketik Bhasha. Then the third picture is very good, that here there is just a symbol, that there is a horn and a red cut over that. It means don't blow your horn here. So here nothing is written, nothing, no one is talking, but just by looking at that person or by that symbol, you can understand that yeah, what they want to say to you. Now just read, इस प्रकार के संकेतों का प्रयोग हम केवल अपने आमने सामने रहकर ही कर सकते हैं. So now we are coming. So इस प्रकार के संकेतों का प्रयोग हम केवल आमने सामने रहकर ही कर सकते हैं. संकेत means signal, indication. If you want to give some indication to someone, that person must be in front of you. If I am here, I am in one room and I am indicating and something to you, and you are in another room, obviously you can't see me, so you can't understand. To understand the signal or indication, you must be in front of that person. दूर बैठे लोगों से कुछ कहने के लिए हम इन संकेतों का प्रयोग नहीं कर सकते हैं. If we are very far away, we can't understand and we can't see these signals and indications. उनसे बातें करने के लिए किसी अन्य साधन की आवश्यकता लेनी पड़ेगी. If you want to talk to them, then you have to use another mode of language. Suppose you are in one room and your mama is in another room, then you must have to call, you have to speak, you have to use मौखिक भाषा, that mama mama. So if you are saying like that, mama mama come here, so this is मौखिक भाषा. And हमारे देश में अनेक भाषाएं बोली जाती हैं. हमारे देश में, इन आवर कंट्री, सो मेनी लैंग्वेजेस आर देयर. हिंदी भारत में सबसे अधिक बोले जाने वाली भाषा है. हिंदी इज द मोस्ट कॉमन लैंग्वेज which is used by their people. हिंदी भारत की राजभाषा है. राजभाषा है हिंदी. Which language is India's Rajbhasha? Hindi is India's Rajbhasha. Rajbhasha means for official, for government works, they use this language. भारत में 22 भाषाओं को मान्यता प्राप्त है. Means these 22 languages are Hindi, असमिया, कश्मीरी, मराठी, गुजराती, बांग्ला, कोंकणी, नेपाली, संथाली, उर्दू, बोडो, मैथिली, उड़िया, सिंधी, डोगरी, मलयालम, पंजाबी, तमिल, कन्नड़, मणिपुर, संस्कृत and Telugu. So actually, you must know that India has 22 states, and the language, this regional language changes as per their states. Even in some state, in one state, more than two languages are there. So overall 22 मान्यता प्राप्त भाषाएं हैं. विश्व में भी अनेक भाषाएं बोली जाती है. Like I say you that in India 28 states are there and every state has its own language. Similarly, in the world so many countries are there, and every country has their own languages. But in this scenario, there is one language which everyone, matlab most, or not everyone, mostly most of the countries know about that language, and that language is Angrezi, English. So अंग्रेजी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय भाषा है. अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मीन्स इंटरनेशनल. अंग्रेजी इज इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज. English is international language. Like for example, you can see that if I want to teach Hindi to you, I am talking in English. Why I am talking in English? Because I I think that you guys know English language and it will be a perfect medium to make it understand in English this Hindi language. So this is the perfect example how we are using English for Hindi. So अंग्रेजी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय भाषा है. अंग्रेजी इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज है. इंग्लिश. जापान. There are some countries for which language has given. जापान में जापानी. चीन चीन चीनी. इंग्लैंड अंग्रेजी. रूस रूसी. फ्रांस फ्रेंच. But actually English is an international language, so if you will go to China, there also some people know English. England obviously English. Rus also English. So they have their own language, but English is an international language, so you can expect that some people must know English there also, and then it will be easy. Because suppose you are going to France, then how will you stay in hotel, how will you ask for uh, lunch or dinner from the hotel staff, because you don't know French and they talk in French. So that hotel staff or that tourist place should also know about that English language, and in that case you can easily communicate to them because you also know English language. You know Hindi and your regional state language. You may know Telugu, you may know Tamil, and you suppose you may know Malayalam, but you know English also. Similarly, if you go to France, they know French, but they also know English. So in that way you can communicate to that people, because there is one common language, that is English, which is suppose uh, that they also know and you also know. No, so this is all about bhasha. That bhasha is a medium. That bhasha is a medium through which we communicate to anyone, and we deliver our thoughts, what's going in our mind, either by talking to them or by writing. Talking to them, that is mocking bhasha. Writing, that is likhit bhasha. And sometimes you just indicate and pass signal to them. Don't you just do like that, and that's a sanketik bhasha. Now coming to lipi. What is lipi? लिपि, where is लिपि? या किसी भाषा को लिखने के लिए कुछ प्रतीक चिन्ह निर्धारित किए जाते हैं जिन्हें लिपि कहते हैं. Like earlier I told you that if in लिखित भाषा, भाषा के दो रूप, मौखिक एंड लिखित. In लिखित भाषा you want to write something, but what will you write? What will you write, and in which language you will write? मतलब like if you are writing in English, you will use the letters A, B, C, and you will make words of that. If you want to write in Hindi, then you will use ka, kha, ga akshar, and you will make like राम आम खा रहा है, मैं स्कूल जाऊंगा. So again you are using different writing form. So these writing forms which is changes with every language. For English we use different writing uh, marks, ABCD, using ABCD. For Hindi we are using ka kha ga ga. For Sanskrit again we are using different writing pattern. For Telugu we are using different. For Tamil we are using different. For every writing, for every language we use different form of letters, and we write different form. So that chin, जो जिससे हम लिखते हैं दैट इज नोन एज लिपि. लाइक फॉर हिंदी भाषा it's Devanagari lipi, for Angrezi it's Roman, for Sanskrit it's Devanagari, for Urdu it's Farsi, for German it's Roman, for Arabi it's Farsi, for it's Marathi again Devanagari, and for Punjabi it's Gurumukhi. So hope it's clear with लिपि that लिपि is what, किसी भाषा किसी लैंग्वेज को लिखने के लिए when you want to write any language कुछ प्रतीक चिन्ह निर्धारित किए जाते हैं. You use some forms through which you write any particular language and that language is known as लिपि. Now coming to व्याकरण. What is व्याकरण? भाषा के कुछ नियम होते हैं. Every language has its some rules and regulations. इन नियमों का ज्ञान हमें व्याकरण से प्राप्त होता है. That what is the proper rule and what is the proper way to write any language or to tell any language. That sense of correctness is given by व्याकरण. भाषा को शुद्ध रूप में, शुद्ध means pure, with no wrong things. भाषा को शुद्ध, शुद्ध मीन्स करेक्ट फॉर्म, भाषा को करेक्ट फॉर्म में बोलने या लिखने के लिए टू टॉक और टू राइट वी नीड व्याकरण. इफ वी वॉन्ट यूज व्याकरण, व्याकरण मीन्स ग्रामर. इफ वी वॉन्ट यूज ग्रामर वी कैन राइट इन एनी वे. लाइक in Hindi, suppose in Hindi you want to eat a mango, then you will say मैं आम खाना चाहता हूँ. And if it's if it's grammatically, if the vyakaran is right, you will say मैं आम खाना चाहता हूँ. But if the grammar is wrong, if the vyakaran is wrong, you can say anything that will be wrong. Like मैं आम खाया था, that tha makes you to the past tense, so this is a wrong word. You are not delivering your thought in a right way. या now व्याकरण के अंग. व्याकरण के 3 मुख्य अंग होते हैं, पार्ट्स. वर्ण विचार, शब्द विचार एंड वाक्य विचार. वर्ण विचार, शब्द विचार, वाक्य विचार. वर्ण विचार, इसमें वर्णों पर विचार होता है, यानी जो अक्षर होते हैं क ख ग घ आई, उन पे फोकस किया जाता है. शब्द विचार, वर्ड्स, you will emphasize on words, and वाक्य विचार means sentence, will focus on sentence. इनके बारे में हम आगे पढ़ेंगे. इन द कमिंग चैप्टर्स विल रीड अबाउट दैट. सो जानने की बारी. व्हाट यू हैव लर्न फ्रॉम दिस चैप्टर. भाव या विचारों के आदान प्रदान का माध्यम भाषा कहलाता है. If you want to change or exchange your thoughts and your feelings, then whatever the medium you use to express yourself, that medium is known as भाषा और language. भाषा के 2 रूप होते हैं, मौखिक भाषा एंड लिखित भाषा. बाय टेलिंग और बाय राइटिंग. लिखने के लिए निश्चित चिन्हों को लिपि कहते हैं. If you want to write anything in a particular language, you will use different fixed letters and markers that will be known as लिपि. व्याकरण भाषा के शुद्ध और मानक रूप का ज्ञान कराता है. व्याकरण भाषा के शुद्ध, व्याकरण with the help of grammar, व्याकरण means grammar, with the help of grammar भाषा यानी language के correct and error free form का हमें पता चलता है. In the next class we will see about the worksheet and we'll try to make more clear about the doubts about this first chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next class.